Parisian street art, a vibrant, rebellious, and authentic urban tapestry. Now, some folks might call it vandalism. They don't get it. This ain't about tagging some kid's name under a bridge. This is about reclaiming the city, turning concrete into canvases, speaking truth to power. Parisian street art is political. It's social commentary. It's about the struggles of everyday people, the forgotten corners of the city. It's about making a statement, sparking a conversation. But it's also about beauty, finding beauty in unexpected places, transforming a grimy wall into a work of art. It's about adding color and life to the urban landscape. This is art that breathes with the city. It changes, evolves, disappears. It's ephemeral, fleeting, and that's what makes it so damn exciting. Street art is about anonymity, sure. It's about the thrill of creating something in the shadows, under the cover of night, where the artist's identity is hidden and the art speaks for itself. But some names rise above the fray, become legends whispered in the urban jungle. These artists transcend anonymity, their work becoming synonymous with the very streets they adorn. Artists like Blake Lerat, the godfather of Parisian stencil art. His stencils, often depicting rats, are a commentary on society, a mirror held up to the urban landscape. His work, political and poignant, set the stage for a generation of artists. Blake Lerat's art isn't just about aesthetics, it's a powerful statement, a call to action, and a reflection of the times. Then there's Mystique, the queen of Montmartre. Her art is a blend of sass and poetry, a unique voice in the world of street art. Her sassy, poetic stencils, often featuring women, adorn the walls of her neighborhood. Each piece is a story, a snippet of life, a reflection of the feminine experience in the urban jungle. They're a love letter to Paris, with a wink and a smirk. Miss. Tick's art is both a celebration and a critique, capturing the essence of Parisian life with a playful twist. And let's not forget Invader, the pixelated phantom. His work is a nod to the past, a playful homage to the early days of video games. He pastes up those 8-bit mosaics, inspired by vintage video games, all over the city. Each piece is a small, colorful rebellion against the monotony of urban life. A playful touch of retro art in a sea of concrete. Invader's mosaics are a reminder of the joy and simplicity of the past, a splash of color in the grey cityscape. These are just a few of the many artists who make Paris their canvas. Each artist brings their own perspective, their own voice to the walls of the city, each with their own style, their own message. From political statements to personal reflections, the art on the streets of Paris is as varied as the artists themselves. Together, they weave a tapestry of art that's as diverse and vibrant as the city itself. This collective creativity transforms the urban landscape, turning the mundane into the extraordinary and making the streets of Paris a living, breathing gallery. Now, street art ain't found in some stuffy museum. It's out there, in the open air, where anyone can stumble upon it. It's out there in the streets, waiting to be discovered. Every corner, every alleyway holds a potential masterpiece. Head to Belleville, a neighborhood pulsing with creative energy. Here, artists from all over the world come to leave their mark. The streets are a living gallery, with murals covering every available surface. From the sides of buildings to the pavement beneath your feet, art is everywhere. Then there's the 13th arrondissement, a former industrial zone transformed into a street art haven. This area has become a canvas for some of the most impressive large-scale works. Giant murals, commissioned by the city itself, adorn towering buildings. These pieces are not just art, they are landmarks guiding you through the urban landscape. It's a testament to how street art has gone from the fringes to the mainstream. What was once considered vandalism is now celebrated as a vital part of the city's culture. But some of the best pieces are tucked away in hidden alleys, down quiet streets. These hidden gems are often the most personal and intimate works. You gotta keep your eyes peeled. Be willing to get lost. The thrill of discovery is part of the experience. That's part of the adventure, discovering these hidden gems. Each piece tells a story, and finding them is like uncovering a secret. So ditch the tourist traps. The real treasures are off the beaten path, where the city's true spirit comes alive. Grab a map, lace up your shoes, and get ready to explore the urban jungle. The city is your playground, and every step is a new opportunity for discovery. You never know what you might find around the next corner. It could be a mural that takes your breath away, or a small piece that makes you smile. The streets of Paris are alive with art, just waiting for you to explore.
I met this old dude, Jean-Pierre, in a tiny cafe in Belleville. He's seen it all, man. The evolution of the neighborhood from working class to hipster haven. And through it all, he's seen street art flourish. It's the voice of the people, he told me, swirling his espresso. The politicians, they talk. But these artists, they say something. He's right, you know. There's a rawness to street art, an honesty that cuts through the bullshit. It's a reflection of the city's soul, its hopes and frustrations. Jean-Pierre, he gets it. He understands that this isn't just about paint on walls, it's about keeping the spirit of Paris alive, raw and rebellious.
So, you want to explore the Parisian street art scene, huh? Good for you, but listen up. This ain't your typical museum tour. Here's how to do it right. First off, lose the map. Seriously, just wander, get lost in the back alleys, the side streets. That's where you'll find the real gems. Keep your eyes peeled. Street art is everywhere if you know where to look. Look up, look down, look around corners. It's a scavenger hunt, and the prize is a glimpse into the city's soul. Don't be afraid to interact. Strike up a conversation with a local. They know the best spots, the hidden gems, and hey, maybe you'll even meet an artist or two. Remember, respect the art. Don't touch, don't vandalize, just appreciate it for what it is. A fleeting moment of beauty in the urban jungle. Paris. It's always been about art, but street art, it adds a new dimension. It's the city's ever-evolving tapestry, a reflection of its soul. From the political stencils of Black Lara to the playful mosaics of Invader, street art has left its mark on Paris. It's challenged perceptions, sparked conversations, and transformed the urban landscape. It's a reminder that art doesn't belong in museums. It belongs to the people, on the streets, where everyone can experience it. And as Paris continues to evolve, so too will its street art. New artists will emerge, new styles will develop, and the city will continue to be their canvas. So, you've had a taste of Parisian street art now, but this is just the beginning, my friend. The real journey starts when you step out into those streets and discover it for yourself. Get lost in the labyrinthine alleys, strike up conversations with locals, let the art surprise you, challenge you, inspire you, because that's the beauty of street art. It's a never-ending adventure, a constant discovery. And in a city like Paris, that adventure never has to end. So go on, get out there. The streets of Paris are waiting. Pause 3S. So you've had a taste of Parisian street art now. But this is just the beginning, my friend. The real journey starts when you step out into those streets and discover it for yourself. Get lost in the labyrinthine alleys, strike up conversations with locals, let the art surprise you, challenge you, inspire you, because that's the beauty of street art. It's a never-ending adventure, a constant discovery, and in a city like Paris, that adventure never has to end. So go on, get out there. The streets of Paris are waiting. Pause 316S. This is a silent introduction with no video or sound.